We have quite the pin mail haul today. Box number 1, box number 2, and then we also have 1 and 2 mailers, as well as a collection of pins that I've already opened. So I'm going to show you the ones that I've already opened. All of these are from Lioness Sells in Pajamas. They had another great $5 sale, so I grabbed some pins up, 2 of which were these Princess Train pieces. So we now have Snow White and Princess Aurora to add to our collection, leaving us with just, I think, Belle to collect, and then our Princess Train will be complete. As I've said before, I really love the way that these Princess Trains hook together. It's a bit more of a true hook compared with some of the other train pins that they've created, and that makes me like them a lot. Also, from Lioness Sells in Pajamas, I grabbed these 2 New York pins. I actually went back and grabbed 2 more. They're a 5-pack set. The apples just get me because I'm a teacher and therefore I feel like I need to have them. So here's the backs. So I now have 4 in this set. These 2 are already home and 2 more are in the mail on their way home. And also from Lioness Sells in Pajamas, I was able to get 2 more of the Disney characters eating ramen pins. I got Donald and Pluto. I love that Pluto's ramen is in a little dog bowl that says Pluto. Very cute Loungefly pins right there. So this set is almost complete as well. We're missing Minnie Mouse and one other, I think. Or maybe it's just Minnie Mouse now. Also grabbed Daisy when I grabbed Donald and Pluto. From a different Whatnot seller that I can't remember at the moment because I didn't save the packaging, I was able to get 4 of the coffee cups. Here we have Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Lilo and Stitch, 101 Dalmatians, and Olaf from Frozen. So we are adding these to our coffee cup collection. And we're getting close to completing this set. Actually, it is complete now. I did purchase the last one that I needed recently, but it has not arrived home yet. So the set is complete. We're just waiting on the last few in the mail. I was also able to grab up 4 of these 2024 pins, and it's a 6-pin set. I now have 5 total of these pins, and I'm missing Mickey Mouse. No, sorry, I have 4 total of these pins. These are the 4 that I have. It is a 6-pin set, and I'm missing Mickey and Simba. Very cute pins. I like that the 2024 has some stars in the numbers. I like that they are like a gradient blue that transitions from lighter to darker. So we have Cheshire, Dumbo, Minnie, and Genie. And here's what the back of these look like. They have that little crystal or cubic zirconium because they are newer pins, of course. I also began this collection of the little sayings from Winnie the Pooh. I got the 2 Tigger pins so far, so we have Let's Bounce and TTFN, Ta-Ta for now. I do have quite the little Winnie the Pooh collection, and I love adding to that collection when I can. So this is a 6-pin set, 2 of which I have home now. Might be an 8-pin set. I'll have to check. I was able to scoop up some Lizzie McGuire pins. Please let me know in the comments if you were a Lizzie McGuire fan. I'm a 90s baby, so I grew up watching Lizzie McGuire, loving her show, wishing I could be part of her world. So grabbing a couple of Lizzie McGuire pins was a must to celebrate that nostalgia. So here are the backs of these 2 pins. This one is a double post back, has the little cubic zirconium. And then here's the back of this one. Very excited to have these Lizzie McGuire pins. I was also able to grab these 2 Winnie the Pooh pins because I have Tigger already from this set. He's dressed like a mummy. And then these 2 also go with this set. It's kind of like a little dress-up Halloween set. So found these at a good price. I'd grab them so that I could add them to that set. They are Loungefly pins. And then the last purchase I already have open is this Pascal mug. It's a mocha something drink, and it was actually a giveaway. This is also a Loungefly pin. This was from Linus's show. When I was in his show, I won a giveaway and I was able to pick this pin. Now on to the new purchases that I have not opened yet. Per usual, we are going to open our Mini Mama pins first so that we can use the box as trash afterwards. Packaged beautifully as usual, and fast shipping from Mini Mama pins. I always love that. Here is the last pin that I needed in my princess signature set. The Moana pin completes that set. If you've been around and if you've seen any of my previous Disney pin unboxing videos, then you know this is a set I've been working on for quite some time. And this Moana pin makes the set complete. Pua is very cute there on the Moana pin. I love the writing of this signature. I'm very happy to have this set complete. I was also able to grab this Simba notebook. This is a hidden Mickey pin, and I had this one before, but it was a fake, and I don't have any concerns when I buy from Mini Mama pins. I feel very confident when I purchase from her, knowing that these pins are authentic, so I'm very happy to have the authentic Simba notebook. This one has the correct coloring. The previous one that I purchased did not, so very cute little notebook. Happy to have this one home. Working on another set here. This Mickey is from a little summer inspired set, and I'm excited to have him home because, for a few reasons, because the other pins I have in this set are from possibly a questionable seller and they may be fake. So I wanted to grab up another one in the set because I would like to complete the set, but also so I can use it to compare to the other pins that I'm questioning whether they're fake or not. So this one that I know is authentic will help me to hopefully determine if the others are also authentic, which of course is my preference. So here's Mickey in his shorts with his sunglasses, being a little too cool for school. We also grabbed Piglet sitting in some flowers just because he's darn cute. He's grabbing his toes. There's a little snail there and another little snail there. He is part of a set. I can't remember. I don't think I have any others in this set. I might. But regardless, he is a cutie and was a must-have for me. On to our next couple of purchases from Mini Mama pins. I also want to take a moment to show off Mini Mama's cards. They're very cute little cards. On this side we have a white background with some castles and flowers and little touches about. And then on this side we have a QR code, we have a castle, and it says Mini Mama pins. And here at the bottom this is showing herself, her daughter, and Stitch. So her daughter is the reason that she calls her show Mini Mama Pins. Her daughter is the mini portion of that, and her daughter loves Stitch, which is why Stitch is also featured with them. I was able to grab my first princess castle from Mini Mama Pins. This is the Rapunzel castle. There's Pascal, love the sun. Beautiful pin. There is some dipping or indenting on this pin. That is intentional in this series. It is a beautiful set. I love this rose gold back. I'm excited to have begun this set and look forward to continuing to purchase pins that go along with this set. I was able to grab my first shell locket in a recent show, and so I grabbed another one because, you know, once you have one, you end up wanting more. So this is a Loungefly pin, and it does open here. It is a hinged pin. And there is Ursula herself on the inside, looking mischievous as ever. Love the beautiful purple shell and the pearl-looking center on that shell. I was able to grab up another shell in this show as well. This is a beautiful teal shell. And on the inside of this one, we have a flounder with that adorable little flower in his mouth. One of my favorite shells in this series. Oh, this one is a double pin back. I'm surprised by that. It's a pretty small pin overall. I wasn't expecting a double pin back on that. That's neat. So here we have Mickey patting Pluto's head. Just very cute, so I had to have this pin. Our last little bundle from Mini Mama pins. Oh, I forgot about this one. I am very excited that I grabbed this one. It was one that I kept eyeing and watching and waiting to see if I could grab it. This is a little bee. It's from Winnie the Pooh. It's a nice thick pin, and it's a waffle back, so it's an older pin. It's just adorable. And on Whatnot, I go by Bree and the Bee. And then, of course, on YouTube, I'm Brittany at the Bee's Business, which the B on the Bee's Business is really just because my first and last name start with a B. So there's just a lot of bees in my life, and it isn't really representing true bees, but play on words, you know. Anyway, bees feel like they have become kind of my thing between Whatnot and my YouTube channel. So this little bee pin had to be mine. And now it is home. The last pin I grabbed from Mini Mama was one more in that Winnie the Pooh saying set. So this is a common phrase that Piglet says, and I'm very excited to have this pin home to add to that collection. We're going to move on to the little purple package now. My suspicion is that we are not going to have enough room on the board for all of today's pins, but we'll see. I've been wrong before. These pins are from Data Angel. I've purchased from Data Angel a couple of times. I think the last time I talked about them on my show, I was unintentionally calling them Detangle. And that was just me misreading their Whatnot name. So I have now gotten it straight. It is Data Angel. But from Data Angel, I was able to add to a couple sets and then just grab a few other pins that I really enjoyed. I paid $5 for all but one of these pins. One of them was $6. So pretty good prices overall. Let me show you each of them up close. This completes this cupcake series for me. This is the Minnie Mouse cupcake. It's an older cupcake series, so I was excited to find that one. It looks to be in great shape. Very thankful for that. I also was able to scoop up this Olaf pin. He is not completing or even adding to any set for me. He's just adorable, and I needed to have him. So that's the reasoning for Olaf making his way home. This pin is working toward a set. I have all but one of these now. The chase pin is the one that I am missing. The chase pin has all three of the kittens. This is a little trumpet with a light shining down, and we have one of the cats from Aristocats. Next up, we have this Minnie Mouse inspired butterfly, and I just think it's adorable. And so I had to have it, and I grabbed it up. I also grabbed up this Mushu pin because I found it cute. We have Mushu and the cricket. What's his name? Maybe I'm totally off. I'll put his name on the screen. But really enjoyed having these two supporting cast members on this pin. It's a good size pin, as you can see, but there we have that one. Last pin that I got from Data Angel. This is a double pin back pin, and it is a Disney key. It says Disney right here, and then monorail down the pin like that, and then there's the monorail up here on the key. So an older pin, and never seen anything like it, and it just felt neat and kind of nostalgic, so I decided I was going to grab it. On the back, it says that it is a pass holder pin, and it is a Disney World pin. We're going to put Mushu right down there because he's going to take up a lot of board space if we put him up there. Two more packages. We're going to go into this one next. Ooh, things are nicely packaged in here. Love the glitz. We've got lots of stickers that say thank you all over this. Oh, that's too funny. This is the packing slip, and they use the packing slip to help protect the pins. Well, it's resourceful, I suppose. Oh gosh, I might have to destroy the packing slip in order to get into the pins. Oh wow, these are very intricately wrapped. Oh, look at that. Each of them is in their own little cellophane type situation. These pins are from Beauty and the Goof Pins, formerly Savannah Jade, and I did pay really good prices for these. I paid $2, $2, $4, 5, 5, 5, and 16. Oh, there was a pick two. 2 for 16. So pretty good prices. Let's try to unwrap these. Got lots of little thank you stickers kind of sealing them. They are nicely wrapped, so I'm not upset about it, but it does seem like it's going to take a good minute to get each of these out of their packaging. So I'll fast forward this part for you. Oh my gosh. Ah. Whew. Very well wrapped. Walt Disney World, established 1971. Really enjoyed this pin because of the flag effect on the castle. Older 2007 pin there. Again, another really well wrapped pin. I like to try to avoid using scissors when I can, especially on pins that are as tightly wrapped as these are, because I just don't want to scratch the pin as I'm trying to get the wrapping off. So that's why I am just struggling through tearing it off. But this is a Disney Cruise Line pin. This looks very much like the Disney cruise ship that I went on when I was younger, and therefore it felt like I had to have it. This is what the back of that pin looks like, and I'm excited to add this to my collection. This one proved a tiny bit easier to get out. It says Mickey and Pluto Disney Card Club 2020. I just think that Mickey and Pluto together are real cute, and therefore I had to have it. Because it is a card club pin, it was not for sale. I don't know a ton about the card club pins, but I do know that they were not intended for sale. You can only get them by doing something. Trading for them? If I can find more information on the Disney Card Club pins, I will put that on the screen for you. That one was significantly easier to unwrap. This is another Disney Card Club pin. We have a more vintage version of a Minnie Mouse. This one is again going to say that it is a Disney Card Club exclusive and that it is not for sale. We have this little fish in a bag pin. I am questioning the authenticity of this pin. I'm seeing a good bit of dipping in the enamel of the pin. Also these black marks that aren't coming off here on the front. And then the back is looking not the best. Edges don't look too bad. A little rough in some spots. Oh, it's pretty rough right there, actually. I'm going to look into this one a little further, but I'm not going to put it on the board because I am questioning its authenticity. We have a patriotic Mickey Mouse. United States is what this pin says. Disney made in China on the back. An older Disney pin. Very nice pin though. 2 more pins. This one and 1 more from Beauty and the Goof. These are the ones that were 2 for 16. And these are part of a newer Loungefly set. So I'm happy to be adding these to my collection. I'm missing just one of this series now. Here's Bambi. He's representing St. Patrick's Day. This is part of a little holiday set. Too cute. And then we have 1 more of these triangles. And then I have just 1 left to track down. And I can't remember right now which one I'm still working on finding. Dumbo. I think Dumbo is the one that I am still looking for. Oh my gosh. I do have to say that I'm not the biggest fan of this wrapping. It's just taking an awfully long time to get these pins unwrapped. I am appreciative that they are wrapped well to keep them safe, but this just feels like it's saran wrap, honestly. I don't see any bubbles in it. I really think it might be saran wrap, and not sure that that's the best option for wrapping pins. Maybe it's all they had at the time, but that was a lot. Okay. Oh, there's Dumbo. He's one of the ones I was saying I needed. Clearly, I don't need him anymore because here he is. So maybe I have the set complete. I'll have to let you know. I still think I'm missing one, but now I don't know which it is. Here is Dumbo. He's representing Christmas. He's got a little Santa hat on. We've got some snowflakes, some Christmas tree type trees, evergreen trees in the background, and he is looking cute as can be. The board has reached max capacity, and we still have that to unbox. This is a pretty full box of pins, so here we go. Oh, I remember this one. Just this very beautiful Sorcerer Mickey hat, waffle back pin, not filled in on the front. Very beautiful pin. Simple, understated, yet beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious. Do you see how tiny she is? Okay, I knew she was tiny, but she is adorably tiny. Like I can't handle how cute she is tiny. We have this little itty bitty waffle back Minnie Mouse. Oh my goodness. She is precious. Some people are not into the tiny pins. Look at that. Look at her next to my fingernail. But the tiny ones are some of my favorites. And when I purchased her, I could tell she was tiny, but she's even tinier than anticipated, and I am here for it. She'll fit on the board somewhere. We can sneak her in. Next up, we have some pins that were stored in their boxes to ship them. Oh, I remember this show now. Let me tell you the name of this seller because I never did that. This was from a Whatnot seller called Carson's Collective, and I paid fantastic prices for these pins. $2, $1, $3. 1, 2, 3 of them are $5, 3 of them are $4, and the rest were either $3, $1, or $2. So really good prices on these pins from Carson's Collective. These were opened live on their show, and so that's probably why they opted to send the box. They didn't have to, but that was nice of them. I was able to get this entire ornament series. So as you saw on the back of the box, I'm about to open each of these pins. Either they're all glittery or Pluto's the chase because he has a glittery bottom. We'll see. But here's Pluto. These are Loungefly pins. I love that I was able to scoop up the entire collection in this one show at great prices. Next up, who's in here? Daisy. Looks like they are all glittery because here's Daisy and she is beautiful and glittery. Look at those eyes. Fun, well done pins. Minnie Mouse. Glittery again, super cute face. I love that they have the actual hole here where they could be hung as ornaments if you wanted to do so. If you've been keeping track, that means that we are still waiting on Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. Who shall this be? It's either Mickey, Donald, or Goofy. Goofy! We have Goofy. He has a larger little opening here and it's striped. This is now either Mickey or Donald. Oh, no, neither. This is a different set that I started. This is a Stitch set, a Stitch Christmas set. So here are the ones that are in this collection. And this is the only one that I got from this collection in this show and the only one that I have from this collection, period. And I love to pick up Stitch pins when I can. He is a Loungefly because Stitch is a cutie and they make some really nice Stitch pins. So here's Stitch holding a present, quite cute. This has got to be Mickey or Donald. And we have Donald Duck. Here is Donald looking quite cute. He and Daisy are nicely done. I like that their beaks or bills, would it be a beak or a bill, are just showing over this middle portion of the ornaments. And lastly, process of elimination. This is Mickey Mouse. And there he is, looking glittery and cute. And as we know, Loungefly pins, when they are Minnie or Mickey, do not have the Loungefly logo on the back for copyright reasons. But the other characters in this series are able to have the Loungefly backings. So the other 4 do indeed have that Loungefly backing. We have a few more pins down in here from Carson's Collective. I have some more itty bitty ones. I didn't realize the ones I was getting in this series were so tiny, and I'm just so excited about it. Ah, they're so cute. Let's open them up. They are very nicely wrapped. I love this, super effective, nice way to wrap them. Look at that itty bitty Donald. He is simply adorable. Another little waffle back. I believe that he is part of a set with the itty bitty Minnie Mouse we have on the board. Going along with the itty bitty ones, we have an itty bitty Mickey Mouse. Too cute for words. We have ourselves an itty bitty Geppetto. Not quite as small as Mickey and Donald were, but pretty small still. He's looking quite cute. He's also an old waffleback. And we have an itty bitty Pluto to go with the other itty bitty ones. Oh, Pluto. He is so small and so precious. Also a little waffleback. He is a little smaller feeling than Mickey and Donald, but overall these are itty bitty little pins. Down to the last two that I grabbed from Carson's Collective. I grabbed this Flower Power Pooh Bear pin because flowers, Pooh, loving it. Love the glittery background. Flower Power is great. This is an older 2002 pin. This is a good size pin. Got some great ones from Carson's Collective. And last from Carson's Collective, I was able to get this really nice pin. This is pin on pin. Both of these elements are pin on pin. We have Chip and Dale here. This is a Loungefly pin. I am obsessed with this pin. Just some really great grabs. Here's the product of some pin mail that I'd opened a couple of days ago, plus today's pin mail. And wow, oh wow, what a collection we have just from today's pin mail. Let's get a closer look. Look at these beautiful pins. Adding to some sets, completing some sets, beginning some sets. You know the drill by this point. Scooping up some older vintage ones when I can, completing an entire set in a single show. That was fun. First time I've done that. No, second time. I did that once with Vader as well. Beautiful pins, very thankful to have them. Now, if I had to pick a favorite, this is another day where picking a favorite is rather tricky for me. I feel like the ramen noodle set is so cute to me, so those are some favorites. The Lizzie McGuire's are absolute favorites. And these little itty bitty vintage ones down here, the tininess is just too cute to me, so those are some of my favorites, as well as this Chip 'n Dale holiday pin. Really impressed by that one. So can't narrow it down to a single favorite, but those are some of the favorites that I have. If you had to pick a favorite or a couple of favorites, which would yours be? Thank you for joining me for today's unboxing of pin mail. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!